Good morning, Year 4. This is your reading lesson for Monday, the 22nd of February. First day back after half term, and I hope that you had a lovely, restful, lots of walks half term, and you are ready for another week of home learning. So today, for reading, we are going to look at the Lost Happy Endings book, which is the same book we were looking at in our English lessons this term. I thought today we'll look at the vocabulary of this book, because this book actually has some beautiful vocabulary, some really, really good adjectives to help describe. And this term I want us to really focus on the choices of adjectives we use in our writing and in our reading lessons. So I have an extract on the right hand side, which is part of the book, and I am going to read it to you, and I want you to think about the words that are in this extract. So follow it along, and what you can do is maybe write down the words that you don't actually understand. So there might be some vocabulary in there that you don't really know the meaning of. I want you to write them down, or if you have got a printed copy of this, put a little squiggle underneath it, so then these words are what you're going to be focusing on today's lesson. So, some of the endings drifted away like breath, and others fluttered upwards like moths fumbling for light. Some looked like fireflies disappearing among the kindling of the leaves and twigs, and some were fireworks sipping skywards like rockets and flouncing off in a jackpot of sparks high above the forest. When the last ending was out of the sack, Job would scamper and rustle away down to the ground and set off homewards through the darkening woods. Sometimes the eyes of owls flashed from the trees like torches and made her jump, or bats skimmed the top of her head like living frisbees, and she squeaked with alarm. But Jub trotted quickly along and was soon home in her cosy hole. So lots of interesting vocabulary there. What I want you to do now is I'm going to ask you to pause the video in a minute, and you have this stem sentence down here. So if you see where my cursor is, just under my video, it says, I'm not sure what, and I want you to put one of the words in that gap, means, but I think it might mean. So for example, I'm not sure what fumbling means. Oops, let's spell it correctly. What fumbling means. But I think it might mean. Now with this part, you're going to take a bit of a guess what this might mean. And I might just read over the sentence that word is in. So it's just at the top. I skimmed and I scanned for that word. You can see it just there. So some of the endings drifted away like breath, and others fluttered upwards like moths fumbling for light. So fumbling. Sometimes I would think when I see a moth going for the light, they're a bit all over the place, aren't they? So I would say I'm not sure what fumbling means, but I think it might mean that something is all over the place. I'm going to put messy. I'm just going to add that word in, because I think when you're fumbling, it can be a little bit messy, can't it? But all over the place. So that's what I want you to do. Choose one word and use the stem sentence to help you come up with a meaning of that word. You can do this just for one word, you can do this for a few words, entirely up to you. But you can pause the video now. Okay, welcome back. I'm sure that you've all got some beautiful sentences there. Let's have a look on this next page. Okay, let me move myself. I'm just going to put myself there a minute. I just move this down a tad. Sorry, everybody. I thought this would all be sorted. There we go. Lovely. So, as you can see, I've got 3 words here that are from this extract, and I have found the meaning of those words. So I've got fumbling there, and it's to grope about clumsily or blindly in searching. So I was sort of right. It was sort of messy, you're all over the place, a bit clumsily would be another good word to use. I've got kindling and I've got flouncing. And there's lots of other words I find in this extract that I would like to know the meaning of. So what I want you to do is choose a word And then when I'm onto this page, let's put myself here. I want you to fill out this table. So the table will be on the home learning page, and I will put the extract there as well, so you'll have both resources available if you need to. I want you to choose a word, okay? Find meanings of those words, find the definition. Remember, you can use Collins Online Dictionary, which is a really good website for you to understand the meaning. It is put in simpler terms and a bit more child-friendly dictionary. A link is on our on every Daily Core Overview under spellings. So if you want to have a look at that, do it. And I want you to fill out this grid. You'll be looking at synonyms for scamper. I want you to a word to describe the woods. Okay, there's lots of different things you've got to do on this grid, and there's a lot of think about adjectives and different words you can use for them. So you have 2 jobs today. Your first job is to pick a few words from the extract that you don't know the meaning of, and I want you to use Collins Online Dictionary and find the meaning of those words you're not sure about. Then I want you to have a go at this table, which is on the screen now. Think about all of these different words you can use for different words and definition of some words. I hope that you have really good fun with that today, everybody. And read the Daily Core Overview if you just need a little bit more detail on what I've just said. And there is also going to be a video of me reading the story, The Lost Happy Endings. So make sure you check that out as well if you want to know the full story. Have a good day, everybody. Bye bye.